What is something you think a lot of people are lying about? I think a lot of people lie about how much they actually love their kids. I have 2 kids, and I love them to death. But I often think about how much better my life would be if I didn't have them. I was 19 when I got pregnant with my first, and I was so excited to be a mom. I had a great job, a loving husband, and a beautiful home. But after my son was born, I realized how much I had given up. I had to quit my job to stay home with him, and my husband and I were constantly fighting about money. I was exhausted all the time, and I felt like I had lost my identity. I thought things would get better when my son got older, but they didn't. He was a difficult child, and I was constantly stressed out. I felt like I was failing as a mother. When I got pregnant with my second child, I was terrified. I didn't know how I was going to handle 2 kids, but I didn't want to have an abortion, so I went through with the pregnancy. My daughter was born, and she was a much easier baby than my son, but I still felt like I was drowning. I was constantly tired, and I had no time for myself. I felt like I was just going through the motions of life. I love my kids more than anything, but I often wish I had waited to have them. I wish I had finished my education and had a career before I became a mother. I wish I had traveled and experienced more of life. I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. I've talked to other mothers who feel the same way, but we're all too afraid to admit it. We're afraid of being judged.